Ignition. We have liftoff.
Kraken Robotics shareholders, how are you doing? We are on a tear today. Yesterday was Q3 earnings. The stock dropped, but ended the day pretty strongly. A very impressive intraday reversal after what I think is an overreaction to excellent earnings. Now, it looks like some investors have looked at the earnings reports and they see a great opportunity. They're buying it up today. We're back up. Let's go over the Q3 earnings. Revenue, $31.3 million for the quarter, 60% year-over-year revenue growth. Gross margins increasing from 52% to 59%. EBITDA nearly doubled, grew 92% year-over-year, with margin expanding to 25.5%, which means Kraken is managing costs while they're scaling. And they had record subsea battery plus SAS shipments. And the service revenue was up 85%. That's the high margin business there. $126 million in cash. They can continue to expand, acquire businesses if needed. No need to dilute shareholders. Full year guidance reaffirmed. Now the stock dipped on higher CapEx and a small revenue miss from what I can see, but both look overblown. Shareholders are buying it up today. CapEx is also being bumped up again. Kraken is pouring money into the new subsea power manufacturing facilities and growing its in-house marine fleet, directly fueling future service revenue expansion. And Kraken just lifted 2025 CapEx by 50% because it's expanding subsea power manufacturing. The company has also raised its full year 2025 CapEx guidance to 20 to 21 million Canadian, up from the prior guidance of 13 to 17 million Canadian. And don't forget the record battery and SAS shipments in Q3. The company is firing on all cylinders right now. Now, Kraken Robotics is building a new battery production facility in Halifax, Nova Scotia, to meet the high demand for the defense and commercial sectors. The new facility is expected to nearly triple its battery production capacity from its current Halifax and Rostock, Germany operations, and it's anticipated to be operational around Q4 2025. The expansion is necessary to meet the increasing demand for its sea power batteries, driven by the growth of uncrewed underwater vehicles. The new facility, when fully operational, will include multiple 6,000 meter rated pressure testing tanks and have the capacity to support almost 200 million in annual battery production. Currently, Kraken is on the TSX Venture Exchange, which is typically for smaller early stage companies. Now, if we can make an uplisting move to the Toronto Stock Exchange, that's really going to open the door for larger institutions who cannot access Kraken shares at this time. Now, a NASDAQ uplisting, that's going to blow the doors wide open. Now, back to the earnings. National Bank of Canada's Mike Stevens says in a report that despite 3Q revenue coming in a bit light, Canadian marine technology company Kraken Robotics maintained its full year 25 guidance, pointing to a strong upcoming fourth quarter. And fourth quarter has always been the seasonally strongest quarter as deliveries ramp throughout this year. Stevens says pointing to fourth quarter of 2023 where 40% of full revenue was recognized. Now here's the breakdown of ownership. Institutions only own about 22%, 23%. Individuals, insiders, just over 3%. The public, 73%. Now, if we can open that door, if we can get a NASDAQ uplisting, Toronto Stock Exchange uplisting, this is going to open the door for more institutions. I think we'll get there. If the company keeps delivering results like they have, we will get there. We will get our uplisting. Now, back to the earnings. I believe the stock dropped the day of earnings because of capital expenditures. The range was increased, 20 million to about 21 million, up from 13 million to 17 million. The CapEx guidance is increasing because of the additional investment in the current and new subsea power manufacturing facilities, as well as internal marine assets to drive service revenue growth. They're in growth mode, guys. This is exciting. This is good news. And maybe that's why the stock turned around today. People realize that. Now, analyst coverage. National Bank, they need to be at 750. Desjardins needs to be at 650. Raymond James just increased to 625. Outperform. Scotiabank 6. Canaccord 6. Cormark 550. Let's get this stock higher. And in Defense Daily, the Navy looks to cancel Orca and GARC programs in favor of others, the memo says. The Navy's draft plan for Unmanned Acquisition Office calls for canceling and redirecting funding of both the Boeing Orca, extra-large unmanned undersea vehicle, and Black Sea Technologies Global Autonomous Reconnaissance Craft to other unmanned alternatives due to underperformance. Now, industry observers speculate that Kraken Robotics, which powers Anduril's Ghost Shark, will be a beneficiary of Boeing's Orca and GARC USV program cancellations. Kraken and Anduril have a very nice partnership. Anduril is a rapidly growing defense company that creates AI-powered autonomous systems for the military and security applications. Kraken does well when Anduril does well. And what a beautiful day. The day after earnings, we are up November 25th, up 10% today. Still moving after hours. What a nice ride up. Great to see it, especially after that down day after earnings on the 24th. And what a move. Down from around 350 back up to 425. Congratulations, shareholders. I hope you're feeling great. If you're not a shareholder, look into the company. It's a very interesting play for the long term. Very interesting. And we're just getting started. Is this not a bullish chart? These are the kinds of charts that you want to see. These are the kind of stocks you want to get involved in. We're just getting started. I need a multi-bagger. This one might be it. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.